We all know I love a good wheel spin, and today I want to spin a wheel to decide my Sims build. As in, I've written a challenge that I'm gonna use as a guide to spin for every single aspect of how my build's gonna look. It's basically like a random build challenge, except not as ugly, but kind of sad, and really difficult. We're really in for it today. You might have seen my past videos on this, but if not, I'll link them down below, and also I'll link these rules for you so you can play too. But if you don't know what this is, essentially, I've written this Google Doc that gives you some number options, so you can use a random number generator to decide all of the different aspects of your build. So things like, you know, the lot size, the world it's in, the budget you have, how many Sims have to live there, even the style and color scheme, what packs you need to use, all that good stuff. And then you end up making essentially a random build. It's kind of fun when you have issues like deciding what to build and you're like, I don't have really inspiration right now, I don't really know what to do. You can just spin a wheel and then it tells you. And then I just use this random number generator from Google and I put in like, oh, there's 5 options. Yeah, sure, spin it. And then you pick number 1. It's really easy. It's kind of dumb. You can even spin a wheel if you want and then be like, oh, I wonder what's gonna happen to me next. But today, we spin for our build. I've got my game up, we're ready to go. And the first spin is for lot size. So we can spin number 1, a tiny lot, so a 20 by 15. Number 2, a small lot, a 30 by 20, 40 by 30, 50 by 50, or God forbid, a 64 by 64. So let's figure this one out. I'm hoping for like a medium-sized build. Nothing, please don't make me do a big lot, please. I'm scared. Oh, thank God. Well, wait. Okay, we got 20 by 15. This might end badly for us, but we'll do a tiny build. My first time I did this challenge, I got a 20 by 15 lot that was supposed to be for 8 Sims. So, it was a little bit challenging, but we did it. The second one is world. So we've got all of these options. I actually only have cats and dogs installed right now. That's really annoying, I'm sorry. But it's fine. So we can play in any of these worlds. There are 13 different ones we could end up with. So I guess that means we're gonna have to spin here. I'm so scared about this. The reason is because I would rather die than build in like Del Sol Valley, Forgotten Hollow, Strangerville. Anything else is fine, but those 3? No. My worst nightmare. All right. Come on, Oasis Springs. No. Well, it's fine. We got Brittleton Bay. That's okay. Oh, see, it'll be cute. We'll build in here. I mean, it works because I only have cats and wait. I might have seasons installed too. I was doing a build yesterday with just those 2 packs. All right, next we spin for budget. So it could be a 20K, a 35K, a 50K, 75K, or 100K. And the fun part about this challenge is that if you want to adjust these things to make your lives easier, you could add in the worlds that you have or don't have. You can make the budget higher or lower, you know, change the lot sizes to fit your style. You can kind of copy and paste this Google Doc into your own Google Doc and then edit it to make your own that fits whatever you want to play with. But we have these 5 options for us today. We know we have to build here though. This is a 20, well this is 20 by 20, right? So we can build on either of these 2 lots. I think I might do this one. All right, Katarina, I'm sorry. You have to go. The thing is, this lot is really pretty, but like, I don't know how to tell you guys this, but when you bulldoze it, it's just dirt. So this should be interesting. I mean, it really depends what style we end up with. We have to build some sort of like freak modern, I don't know, like, who knows? It could end up being really bad, but fingers crossed it won't be. Okay, budget. 20K. All right, we're making a starter home. Starter home, that works for a tiny lot, but like, now we gotta figure out how many Sims have to live here. And the thing about this is that a 20,000 simoleon 20 by 15 lot that has to house like 8 Sims would be genuinely impossible. So fingers crossed, we could have 1 to 2, 3, 5, 6, or 8 Sims that live here. I'm gonna spin the wheel. Give me like 2, please. 5. Oh boy. Okay, wait. So if we have 5 Sims living here, we can make like a 3-bedroom house maybe. I'm thinking like a master bedroom and then like 2 kids' rooms, one that 2 kids have to share. We can put like some toddlers in there. Okay. No, that's fine. We got this. And last but not least is build style and color scheme. So this is where it gets real exciting. This is where I suggest if you're gonna play this challenge yourself, you might wanna like add more styles or schemes or whatever, because then you can kind of like give yourself more options for some more variety. But there are 7 build styles here. Let's random number generate and see what's gonna happen. Okay, it doesn't even matter, but like, I'm kind of scared it's gonna be weird. Craftsman, okay. I don't know about okay, I don't it's this lot in particular, because it's like on the docks. The idea of a craftsman lot, I don't know if it fits, but you know what, that's fine. For some context, these are some examples of some craftsman style houses. You might recognize like this sort of style, maybe, this sort of style. Very much like the kind of content that came in seasons. Those are all sort of craftsman items. So we have to use that style, but then what kind of color scheme is it gonna give us? Because we could have a neutral color scheme, easy, bright colors, cool colors, warm and cozy, or black and white. So let's quickly spin for this one. This one I'm nervous about. What if we get some kind of like bright color rainbow mess? Please be nice to me, wheel, please. Okay, bright color rainbow mess. We got bright colors. I won't make it a rainbow mess. We'll have to do something kind of toned down. Still bright, but like slightly toned down, because it's gotta fit on this lot somehow. This is gonna be a weird looking build. So basically a tiny house for 5 Sims, 20k, but brightly colored and in a craftsman style. Let's see if we can pull this off. Okay, it's a new day, we're back, and we're building. I should clarify, just because I feel like I'm gonna get hate in the next couple weeks. I'm pre-recording right now, and I'm pre-recording for like 2 weeks, and I'm going away for Christmas, so I'm gonna be gone, and my tree's gonna be up. So you're gonna see this in the background until like January 4th, and that's not my fault, okay? It's currently the 21st of December, it's not my fault. I'm just not gonna be here to take it down. And I don't mean to be that guy who's got Christmas up until late January, it's just, I'm not gonna be around. But anyway, we're building the house right now. You can see I was going for a small craftsman house as we spun on the wheel. I think the hardest part of this was furnishing it, purely because I was trying to make it colorful as the wheel made us, but like, I was streaming this, and so I'm gonna be honest, the spins that I just did, those were faked. I spun it on a wheel on stream, and then I put all those things down on a sticky note, and that was what I used to re-spin it. But I did live stream the wheel spinning, so it did happen, it was real, I didn't fake it, but I faked it for the video, because I did what I had to do. Anyway, I was streaming this, and because I was streaming it, everyone was like, it's not colorful enough, but like, I put blue tiles in the kitchen. I don't know what you're expecting from me. Like, I did my best. So I think I turned out pretty cute. I honestly would be happy to play in this house. It's really small. It's got a bedroom for 2 toddlers, a kid's bedroom, and then like a master bedroom upstairs. The master kind of has like a suite on the 2nd floor. It's just their room. There's not like a doorway. It just walks up the stairs into their room. They've got a bathroom, they've got a little desk nook, and they've got their bed. If I had some more money, I could have furnished it a little bit more nicely, but unfortunately I don't have any money, so I didn't furnish it more nicely. But it's okay. I did my best for them, okay? They deserve the world, and they got an upstairs. And that's something. Let me tell you, stairs, expensive in this game. So I did my best. The floor plan was the hardest part, I think, trying to figure out how to like break up this space, because it's just a box. It's so hard to do floor plans of these boxy looking houses, but I think I got it in the end. It actually took a lot of fiddling to make it worth the price point too. I mean, you'll see me sit here and just mess with the pricing constantly over and over again, especially at the end, because I build the whole house and I'm like, okay, I have 100 simoleons left and I haven't painted the walls yet. And so I had to like delete things and redo them, and we were going back and forth. It was a nightmare, but we got there. The stairs changed a bunch. Not the shape, but the type, because I was like, wait, these are too expensive. Put cheaper ones. Wait, they're too expensive. Put cheaper ones. Get a better, cheaper railing. Delete the underside of them. Like, we just kept going back and forth and deleting parts of the stairs to make it more affordable, because we were losing our minds. It was way too expensive, but I think we got there in the end, okay? I did my best. I also had to build the house without the roof covering like half of it, because I couldn't see the inside of the master bedroom, so I just didn't have a roof over the house for a while. So it was really something. But we got there. It's okay. You know what? It's weird right now, but we did get there in the end. I think the weirdest part of the house, though, is the fact that it's on this dock slot, but I put grass terrain paint down, because the lot doesn't have grass on it. The lot, you can see when you bulldoze it, it puts this weird dirt texture. That's the default flooring of this lot. Like, there isn't grass here. And so I put down terrain paint to make there be grass, but like the terrain paint grass is kind of ugly, and so the house looks kind of weird. I'm gonna be honest, when it's done, the grass being here kind of weird. The house itself is fun, and it's landscaped because I use debug items to do it for free, but like the terrain paint looks really, really weird. So fair warning, okay? Don't say I didn't warn you. It's gonna be odd and you're gonna judge me, but it's not my fault. Blame the wheel spin. It made me build it here, okay? It's not my choice, okay? I got a 20 by 15 lot in this world, and this is the only one that I could have done it on. I mean, I could have done it where the other one is. I took Katarina Lynx's house. There's another 20 by 15 lot where the bar is, but that would have been the same thing with the dirt flooring. So, again, can't win. I did my best. And you guys, I just discovered something hilarious that I have to tell you about. So I did a house build on stream like a couple months ago. I haven't even finished it. I'm still working on it, but like it's an enormous house, so it's kind of a work in progress. I was trying to do $1 million mansion challenge basically. And so I found a picture of one online. It had like a house tour from Real Estate Images on YouTube so I could see the inside of it. And I was like, okay, I like the backyard of this a lot. I'm going to try and be inspired by this shape to make the house. So I built it. I used the front and the back to kind of inspo. The whole inside isn't even done, but it isn't the same house. It's just very similar and kind of inspired by shape-wise and stuff. Well, Jeffree Star just bought that house, the one that I already built in The Sims. I saw a picture of it on YouTube. Someone made a video that was like, Jeffree Star's new house tour, and it wasn't even him. It was just like some person is trying to exploit Jeffree Star's name for views. But I was like, wait, there's no way. Because I saw it was like a picture of the backyard, and I was like, no. There's no way. So I went and I Googled, I did some research. Jeffree Star bought a $14 million mansion that I already built in The Sims. I couldn't believe it. I mean, it's true, too. I found a bunch of articles on it. But, like, when I saw the picture, I was like, there's no way that's his house now. Because I know this house. Like, I built it. I was staring at pictures of it forever. I've been staring at pictures of this exact same house for so long. Like, I've seen this house so much, I just kept looking at pictures of it to build it. And all of a sudden, Jeffree Star is gonna live there. And honestly, say what you will about Jeffree Star, but, like, $14 million mansion? Kind of a cool place. It's got a 2-story gym inside of it. Like, it's got a sauna. I mean, when you're gonna pay $14 million, you'd expect these things, right? But it's a wild house, and good for him. Can I visit Jeffree Star? I'd like to see it in person. That would be so scary. I would feel so out of place walking into a house like that, wouldn't you? Like, we don't belong here. We don't belong in that area. I mean, we literally don't. I think that neighborhood, from the articles that I read, there's like 3, like, all 24/7 manned gates by guards that are out there. Like, you've seen Shane Dawson's videos, I assume, where he goes to visit Jeffree Star. It's the same neighborhood. He has to, like, talk to a security guard to get into the neighborhood. It's a lot. $14 million mansion, my God. Imagine living there. That's ridiculous. Who has that kind of money? I mean, Jeffree Star does, but, like, ugh. It only has 2 guest houses, though, so, like, oh, what's he gonna do? With just 2 guest houses and only 25,000 square feet in his house? Like, oh, how's he gonna live like this? It's unbelievable. In the article, apparently he said that he outgrew his old house. I don't know if that's a direct quote or not, but, like, I love the idea of outgrowing your $4 million mansion and then buying a $14 million mansion. Like, what world do we live in? I mean, also, his old house, listen, I don't really care for or care about him that much, but, like, I've seen Shane Dawson's videos on him, obviously, because everyone has, but his old house, he, like, made a tufted wall of pink that cost him, I think, like $100,000. I think I remember hearing him say that, like, up his stairs. It's really weird and ugly. I can't even express how bad it is to you. Like, think those couches from Get Famous, the tufted ones. That's what I'm talking about. It's like that pattern, but up his whole wall. And he painted his whole house pink. The house looks really weird on the inside. He ruined it. But maybe he'll do better for this one. We'll see. No offense, Jeffree Star. I don't mean to offend your $14 million mansion, but, like, could you please not tuft the walls of this one? It's kind of odd. He also just finished, like, this crazy vault security system for all of his Gucci things, and he's, like, leaving it, and he bought a new house. What a guy. Imagine being that rich. For one, you've got a vault for all your Gucci stuff, and 2, you have a $14 million mansion. Okay, I'm sorry. I can't believe it. These people, how do they exist? Makeup. Makeup is how they exist. I don't have any Jeffree Star makeup, but honestly, I tried to buy the Shane Dawson Jeffree Star palette, and it said that I bought it, but then, like, I got a confirmation and stuff, but then it never sent me an email, or charged me, so I didn't get it, but it said I did. The screen was like, we'll send you a confirmation email shortly, and then I didn't get sent one, so Jeffree Star scammed me. He didn't take my money, but he scammed me. It's fine. I wanted the palette, like, the conspiracy palette, what they talked about in the videos and stuff. I wanted the palette because I was like, wow, this is so cool. Look how they made makeup. But now that I've stepped back a little bit, you know, thought about it more. The hype has died down. I'm kind of like, oh yeah, I would never use that. I don't actually want it. I kind of just want to see it. Like, I don't want to buy it. I just want to see it in person. I want to, like, touch the eyeshadows. I don't think I'll actually ever use them. I might use, like, 1 or 2 of the shades sometimes, because I don't really wear any makeup. I wear, like, a light shimmery eyeshadow on occasion, but, like, I mean, I don't need a Jeffree Star palette to do that. But I do think makeup is fun to play with and mess around with and, like, swatch sometimes. So I want to, like, touch the Jeffree Star Shane Dawson palette and swatch everything, but I don't actually want to buy it. So you know what? I'm glad it didn't work out for me. But I am sorry I couldn't help Jeffree Star with his $14 million mansion down payment, because I would have loved to contribute to that fund. Anyway, we're getting down to the wire here with my build in The Sims, which costs a lot less than $14 million. It's a 20,000 simoleon house for 5 Sims, as we know. So it's really small inside. It actually turned out really cute, and it does just uses 2 packs. It's Seasons and Cats and Dogs. So if you've got, like, the 2 best Sims expansion packs, Seasons and Cats and Dogs, then you can play here. I mean, if I were you, I would place it down on a lot that isn't this one, and then remove the terrain paint because it's gonna look bad. But otherwise, you could live here too, if you so wish. But you'll see me doing, like, the classic fiddling to save some money. I'm, like, deleting things, replacing them with cheaper ones, slowly trying to get as much money back as possible so I can put, like, a trash can, because I didn't have one. Classic. The last few moments of a challenge like this are always so fun, because you're just trying so hard to save every little tiny amount of money. And you do your best, but you don't always succeed. And then here I am using free landscaping. I typed in bb.show hidden objects and then bb.show live edit objects, because then I can access all of the free landscaping from the world edit stuff, which is very fun. So we landscaped for free. We actually got to use some plants this time around, which is rare for starter homes, because you can't afford landscaping. Sorry, you're buying a starter, you don't get a tree. Like, that's just how it works. I don't know how to tell you this. That's, I think, the worst part of playing starter homes and stuff in The Sims, is how bad the outside always looks, because you can't really afford to landscape at all, so you just can't have trees. But in real life, if you're gonna buy a house, there's gonna be some existing, it might not look nice, but there'll be a tree and, like, some bushes. Like, every house has, like, grass. I mean, not this one, apparently, but, like, you know, places have existing landscape. If you're buying an existing house, it's got stuff down. I mean, there are plants around. We live on a planet with plants, in most cases. Not for long, but, you know, just kidding, I'm sorry. Here are some screenshots quickly. I'm done with the challenge now. It's on the gallery if you want to download it, of course. I'm kind of proud of this one. I don't mean to brag, but I think it turned out kind of cute. The lot is just really unfortunate. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and cut off right here. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like and comment and subscribe and do all those fun YouTube things. And in case you guys didn't know, I post new videos every single day. And so I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Round of applause for Jeffree Star and his $14 million mansion. It's, like, sickening to say that. I don't mean to say sickening like he says sickening. Oh, gross. It's like, it makes me feel physically ill to think about a $14 million house being owned by anyone. Am I right?